I'm a man in process. I'm in the process of becoming a great man. That's my aspiration, to be a great man. And not in the sense that I need to be recognized or famous or known, although those things aren't bad. Great in the sense of whatever I'm doing, I want to do it well. Not just well, I want to do it really well. I want to be a great husband. I want to be a great father. I want to be a great friend, brother. I want to be a great leader, coworker, whatever. We all have different roles in life. Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he talks about that need to schedule out and to address all the different roles that we have. We're not just one thing. I really identified with that. And one of the things he also calls us to do in that book, which I found extremely beneficial, is just to become more self-aware. The more self-aware you are, the better leader you can be, the better lover you can be, the better friend, the better husband, the better father, all those things. So the last few months I've been on this journey of becoming self-aware. And one of the things that I learned about myself is that I like to talk. Like, a lot. And not only do I like to talk, I need to talk. See, I'm what they call an external processor. I need to talk out my thoughts. And if I don't, they just get bottled up. I need to express myself through words to help me understand what it is I'm even going through or experiencing. I learned that this is a great thing to know, but also that I need to manage it well. I got a story for you. So this is what I mean by managing it well. I was just processing something like I normally process, just talking and talking and talking with a good friend of mine. And I'm just talking and going through these things, going left and right. And he stopped me and said, "Christian," and I go, "Yeah." He said, "You must exhaust the people that you work with." And I'll be honest, when he said that, I didn't know what he meant by it. And like a lot of people, when you're not sure of what something is, you go, "You know what? I think I'm offended by that. I think I didn't like that." But he was being honest and he was being kind and he was being loving. And what he was telling me was, "You just unloaded way too much information on me. It's hard for me to handle. It's probably a lot for others to handle." And so I took that and I thought about it and I thought about it and I talked to people close to me. I talked to my wife about that and she just nodded her head and smiled and said, "Yeah." And so I realized that, man, I can't just unload on everybody. I have this need. It is who I am. So it's not that I need to bottle up my thoughts. And so I need to distribute. So I share things with my wife and I process with things with people at work and I process with my friends and I try to be aware of how much I'm sharing now. But I still have this need to share. So in a men's group, I was challenged. They said, "Well, if you know you need to share and you're a lot to take on for one person, why not do a podcast or a YouTube channel?" Well, I'd never really thought of that. To be honest, it seems kind of, to me, would be vain to turn the camera on myself and film myself just talk about things. But I said, you know what? I'm going to move towards this. This is a challenge. This is new. I have people in my life who are telling me that it might be good. I don't need to have this validated by anybody other than myself, because that's what this is. This YouTube channel, Man in Process, is a way for me to express myself for myself. And then I figured, well, hey, there might be others like me. Shoot, I might say something that might encourage or inspire or teach, educate someone else. So this might be a good thing. So this is me walking towards something that's a little bit scary for me. But at the end of the day, I think it'll be a good thing, and I've grown to be really excited about it. So if you're a man in process too, then I think this might be for you as well. I'm under the belief that you're either growing or you're dying. I want to be on the growing side because the dying side is not that fun. And so part of growth is challenging yourself and putting yourself in situations that aren't comfortable. I've come to find in my own personal life and in the lives of people that I read about or listen to that that's actually the only place growth happens, is in the discomfort of the unknown and the challenge and the difficulty of something you've never done before. So I want you to imagine what it would feel like to be a great man, or what you consider to be a great man. Being a great husband with a great marriage, a healthy marriage, a loving marriage. To be a great father with children that aspire to be like you, that love you, that listen well, that are just good kids. A friend, the coworker, whatever greatness looks like to you, you're going to have to intentionally work to become that great man. It's not going to come to you. By the grace of God, we've all been forgiven and been given opportunities, maybe in spite of our failures. But the cool thing is that if you're watching this today, you have a choice to make. That even if you haven't been living a life of one that you wanted or one that you considered great, you have the conscious ability to say, I want to move towards being a great man. So today, I'm not going to say that I'm the world's greatest man. Again, I fall short daily, and I am found wanting and lacking. But one thing that I do firmly believe is that I can become great, and that I can have humility and humbleness in the process, that I can learn from others, and that it's okay to be an external processor, and I can share things through different media outlets or just through friends or family, and that I don't have to be perfect to be great. And in fact, greatness is just someone willing to do the work that others won't. So I'm going to challenge you, if you're watching this, what are you going to do when you stop watching this video, when you leave today, when you go home? How will you pursue greatness in your life? I think that you're capable. I know that you're capable. Everyone's capable of it. So I want to encourage you. I want to activate you, and I want to challenge you to do that. Whatever that looks like. Maybe it's a YouTube channel. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's hosting an event. Maybe it's just having a tough conversation that you know needed to happen but hasn't happened yet. Move towards discomfort and move in it with a spirit of not perfection, but of humility and of serving a greater purpose in the development of yourself so that you can be better for those around you, the people that you love, and the people that you influence. I'm Christian Zamora, and that was Man in Process. Make sure to like, leave a comment, and subscribe.